and welcome back to the show. Creative Connections is presenting a roadmap to reinvention. Here to tell us all about the details, we welcome Mary Zolli and Nicole Alani. Ladies, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
So nice to have you here. First of all, Mary, tell us all about Creative Connections. What's this club's purpose?
I will. That idea popped into my mind because I come from a community service background. I have a master's degree in that. And I like to help people. And I've been a teacher all my life, helping thousands and thousands of students. And then I came here, and it's kind of been one big party for 8 years.
Mary. I can see that. This is a fun, loving community.
Yeah, it is. I love dancing. I love being on stage. I love being here. I love all the people I've met. And I realized that all the people here who are my support group have caused me to become creative. Where before, I used to be this teacher and mother, and long before, an actress. Now, I'm an actress and a writer. And a week ago, I started writing a new book.
Wow.
And I have a piece of it here to read you.
Okay.
Because it is about creative connections, like I'm obsessed right now. So creative refers to any kind of creativity. And like, kind of a sad thing that people say to me is like, I'm not creative. And I'm like, yeah. Oh my gosh.
It just comes in so many different formats and ways.
Yeah.
And one of the ways is your workshop, Nicole.
Yeah, so I'm a life coach and have been for a long time, and I'm a coach really, and I think this is important for people to know, because getting coaching about 25 years ago basically saved my life.
Oh.
And by the time I finished that process, I thought if I could ever afford or manage to go back to school and get credentialed as a life coach, this is what I want to do with the rest of my life, is help other people in the way I was helped. And so I'm writing my 4th book right now, which is, and I'm going to read this because this is the working title. It keeps changing every week, but
you both have little inserts from your book. So let's hear yours. We'll go back to Mary's.
So I don't really have an insert. The workshop is based on the book, but the book at this moment is called Coming Alive, A Guide to Creating a Life of Purpose and Passion. And it's actionable steps. It's based on neuroscience, which all of life coaching is at this point, and it's joyful. And so this book is really taking the issues that I found have come up, because I've coached hundreds of people at this point, kind of between the ages of 25 and 85. And there's consistently, when you do anything hundreds of times, you start to see patterns and trends. And there are consistently issues that most people are, being challenged by. And over the years, there were certain tactics and strategies and solutions that seem to be the most effective, because there's a lot of ways to approach an issue, right? Mm-hmm. But that seem to really help the most people change. And so this book is, I'm taking all of that information, like what really are people concerned about, and what have I seen over many years, really is effective for allowing them to find what most people are coming for is they have a sense that there's something more.
Right.
That their life feels a little flat. They're like, the phrase I hear all the time is this as good as it gets? I feel stuck. I feel overwhelmed. And so this book really is around showing people, teaching them the skills that they would get in private life coaching through interactive exercises, which this workshop very much includes, to create that same growth and learning and shifting on their own without having to find a coach, go somewhere, And so it's very much full of interactive exercises and projects that people are involved in. And then the workshop is a section from the book.
Great. How did you two collaborate efforts on this event?
I met Nicole at a luncheon, a birthday luncheon. It was another actress, and I found out she was an actress. And I had this play whirling around in my head, and I was like, I'm going to make that character based on her, and I'm going to make her a villain. And for a while, I was like, oh, I want to be the bad girl. But then I had already done this other play, and so my character was solid, so she had to be the bad girl. And I told her name was Marla, and she goes, I don't like that name. I go, good.
That's great. Sounds like a fun way to launch.
It's going to be on TV6 here as soon as it gets edited.
Is that called Surviving the Golden Years?
No, that's called
something else.
Online Stranger Dangers.
Ooh.
It's about dating.
I got her to go on Match.com.
That sounds like a nightmare.
Me.
Kind of.
We got stories, girl. That could be another book. That could be a whole book.
But there are good stories, and she made it into a very
sure.
funny play that we
sure.
did here in the village. So.
Yeah.
We did that on September 29th.
Okay. So, Mary, what was that piece
This
out
is
of
my
your book?
message to everyone. But see, once you believe in yourself, and that concept gets embedded in your brain because you feed it, then your whole life changes. You're now reinvented. You are in a renaissance, a rebirth, and anything you dream really can come true. And so you, my followers, I'm waving the magic wand over you. You have the power. You always had the power. But society and people tried to bring you down. But your enemies have served you well to show you how to fight back. You stood up for yourself. You left the bullies in the dust. You shine in all your glory. Keep it up. Keep it up until the day you die. And you know what? I do believe in reincarnation, that you will continue to live in the hearts of the people who loved you. You sprinkle seeds all over the earth and they grow. They grow all over the earth. Flowers for beauty and food for nourishment. You are all powerful. Start making something meaningful. Create something. Be inspired and inspire others. Go on, hurry up. What are you waiting for?
That's beautiful. Thank you so much for sharing. So, a roadmap to reinvention. We need to give our viewers the details.
Yes.
They need to RSVP.
Yes.
Okay, so this is taking place Wednesday, March 12th. Cost is $20. Everyone's invited, or only members? Or
Everyone's invited. And might I mention that she's also a chef. She's served at the Academy Awards.
I catered the Academy Awards and the
My
Olympics
goodness.
and Queen Elizabeth and every seated president for many years. And anyway,
very accomplished.
so,
and she's making the appetizers and picking out the wine.
Wow.
So that $20 includes all that.
Is that right?
And so it's the 12th at 5:30 at Clubhouse 7, and everybody is definitely invited. And it's really going to be an people are really going to leave there with tools and skills that they're going to be able to use for the rest of their lives.
Fantastic.
I can't wait.
Fantastic. To get tickets,
Call Mary.
Call Mary.
Email or call me.
Okay. All right. And your flyers are around the community so that people
Yes,
can pick
they
them
are.
up? Okay. Fantastic. Ladies, what a pleasure. Thank you so much for joining us
Thank
today.
you.
Thank you. It
I
was
wish
so
you
great to meet
much
you.
success on your event.
Thanks a lot. Thanks for having us here.
And we'll be right back with the Tai Chi Club after these messages. Stay with us.